Okay, so what kind of situation do we have at the moment from an AUD NZD perspective? Now, if you remember in our last analysis on AUD NZD, what did we say? We said from here we want to see AUD NZD make a move to the downside. Now, why did we want to see the market make the move to the downside that is now making? We wanted to see it because the market had created this nice W formation, and after a W formation, you want to see the market complete the pattern at the neckline. What we also had as extra confluence is that from our weekly perspective, we also had this very big bearish W formation. And if we want information on this move to the upside, where are we supposed to be taking our Fibonacci? On the previous leg, right? So taking our Fibonacci from the low to the high, what we can see is that the market already breached the -27 Fibonacci level, and we can expect the market to go for a retest of it. And in fact, if we look at what we have from a daily perspective, is that the market was respecting it perfectly, and now this level is turned support, because as you know, previous resistance is now turned support in the market. Now that the market has already started the move to the downside, if you're capitalizing on it, great job. If not, how we can be looking on the next move here on AUD NZD? Well, let's make a full analysis. Now, first of all, let's give a quick check at what we have from a COT perspective. So what hedge funds are doing at the moment from an AUD point of view and NZD point of view. Now, let's start from the AUD. What do we have at the moment? We can see that with the last report, hedge funds have added another 2.1k short positions, bringing the overall shorts from an institutional perspective at 59k and longs at 23k. Therefore, net positions are negative with a -35k net positions. So basically shorts are outweighting the longs, and CAD, so a commodity currency, is getting weaker, which is exactly what we expect. And from an NZD perspective, shorts are being added, but more or less net positions didn't really change. So I'm quite interested to see what we will have with the new report. Now, on AUD NZD, how we can be approaching it. Now, when the market will reach this area, this will be previous resistance now turned support. The pattern will be completed, and if we want informations on this retracement, what are we supposed to be doing? Taking our Fibonacci from the low to the high, and what we can see that at 0.618, the golden ratio is lining up very nicely with the previous resistance turned support, creating a confluence of support at the structure, plus the possibility to create this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. So it will be very important to monitor what will be going on from a 4-hour perspective inside of this area when the market will reach this zone. So how we will be approaching this with students. Now, if when the market from a 4-hour perspective will reach this area, it will just continue to be bearish without it showing any kind of shift to a bullish market, then obviously this area will break to the downside, and we will have to adjust to the new market structure and be looking for possible shorting opportunities. However, if when the market will reach this area from a 4-hour perspective, the market will shift from a bearish market to a bullish market, then what we will be doing, we will be monitoring price action with students on the 4-hour inside of this area, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And if the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, then we will be taking a nice long with a good risk to reward and good probabilities for a nice move to the upside. But first, we have to see how the market will behave when it will reach this important structure level. And as usual, we have to be reactive in the market and not predictive. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.